Welcome into Tip or Not Sports, Clippers Thunder. We're going to check out some of the plays from that game, specifically from SGA and Norman Powell. Both very solid performances. SGA filled up the stat sheet. 45 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks. Wild night. 13 of 21 from the field, 4 of 8 from deep. And then Norman Powell, in a losing effort, 31 points, 10 of 15 from the field, and 5 of 8 from deep. And he made some tough buckets. So we're going to look at a couple of plays from SGA, a couple of plays from Norman Powell. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, go and join the team. Let's get into this. We're just going to go chronologically through the game. So starting out here in the first quarter, we got SGA, and this one's actually an assist from Shea. Step through, kicks it out, knocks down the shot here. So breaking it down, a lot of the breakdowns I've been doing, we're looking at some fan reactions. This one's mainly going to be the playmaking and shot making from SGA and Norman Powell, so less about the fans. So here we've got man on SGA. SGA sees the call for the pass. I'm assuming sees the call for the pass. Turns it down. Flips the hip, so man flips. Shea acts like he's going towards his left. Instead goes to the right. Acts like he's going to do step back. Has the pump fake here. Man at that point sells out. I think it was less about the pump fake and more about the step back that he was selling out, going for a flyby contest. So Shea kicks his left foot back to keep his pivot foot down or help keep his balance. Then steps his left foot through here, leaves the ground, kicks it out for an open 3, which ends up knocking down. Not the craziest play ever, but I just thought this was beautiful to watch in real time. Beautiful footwork from Shea. So moving on, this is actually my favorite clip, and the way these work out, since we're going chronologically, the first 3 here, we're looking at 3 plays from Shea and then 2 plays from Norman Powell at the end. So this is my favorite clip out of all 5 of these. So we've got Harden on SGA, and I think Harden does a great job of matching the moves given by SGA. So right here, Shea, so he stabs with his right foot here. Harden mirrors stepping back slightly with his left foot. So then Shea does this little step back, like he's going to go into a step back shot. Harden moves up onto that. Shea counters by acting like he's going to blow by going to his right. Harden steps back with his left foot. So far, it's been cat and mouse. They've mirrored each other pretty much exactly. After this, Shea acts like he's going to start going towards the basket. Not the prettiest jab step, but it's effective. He stabs with the right foot and goes into Harden's move in his face. So Harden played that incredibly well all the way up until the step back shot at the end. But this was just beautiful to watch. Like the counter moves and Harden honestly playing great defense, except for closing out on the shot at the end. Just a tough play by SGA there. Let's watch it in real time one more. I mean, the amount of moves and counter moves that happen in a short amount of time is just wild. We're going to watch that slow-mo one more time. And right there, Shea flipping his shoulders, acting like he's going to drive to his right. Super effective. Harden responds. I think at that point, Harden knows maybe he's beat. Yeah, I mean, not much you can do about that against SGA, because if you pull up on him, he's going to drive right by you. Let's move on to the third and final SGA clip. So this one, we're in the third quarter, 7:44 left. At this point, the game is still, the lead's pretty wide still. The Clippers they close this gap going into the fourth. But at this point, 65-81, Thunder lead. This is SGA and Harden again. So he's driving pretty hard towards his right, and he just behind, I mean, the momentum change here is crazy. Snatches it back. Harden, hand in there in case Shea goes to the front, goes behind the back, avoids that hand by Harden. And at this point, the double has come. If SGA wanted to pass out, he's got some open shooters. If he just, honestly, anywhere except for here. But he decides, after he snatches it behind the back, creates a little bit of space between him and Harden. The double team, not really effective. He goes away from it. Tough little step back shot. Side step, not necessarily step back. Knocks down a tough bucket. So hit SGA on Harden. He was giving Harden the work last night. Now, let's move on to the final 2 buckets that we're going to look at. So this one is Norman Powell. This one was a ridiculous bucket. So at this point, it's into the third quarter. The lead is trimmed down to 8 for the Thunder. We got Norman Powell bringing the ball up. At this point, 6 seconds left. So from this point forward, Norman Powell, very high here. He ends up being out of bounds along the baseline. So we got 1 dribble, 2 dribble, and okay, this is where he gathers and he's going for the shot. Look at where he lands from this shot. I mean, feet planted here. And his momentum keeps him going. This is a ridiculous shot. I feel like the reaction, obviously this is in OKC, but I feel like that didn't get the reaction it deserved. That was an incredibly tough bucket. Let's watch it in real time now. Basically sprints into this shot. That's a ridiculous shot. Sprinting, momentum keeps going. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, let's look at his last bucket. It is that's honestly the SGA, the clip going against Harden counters move. That's my number 1, and then the Norman Powell bucket we just watched is my number 2. But we're gonna watch one more. Norman Powell getting some tough buckets. So here, Case and Wallace on him. So his last dribble, he's at the M and Paycom along the sideline. And after actually not last dribble, he had one more. But last dribble, okay, he's at the O in Paycom. Ends up getting all the way past the P to the left. Tough sidestep bucket. Good contest. Doesn't matter. Norman Powell knocks it down. Let's watch it in real time. Norman Powell, he's been incredible lately. He's keeping the Clippers, not single-handedly, but he's giving the Clippers the spark they need to still be competitive with Kawhi Leonard being out. That is going to be a wrap on this video. Norman Powell, SGA, great performances. If you stuck around till now, I appreciate you watching, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.